Buying a vehicle in the Wabash Valley has never been so easy. Just point, click, and take your pick at DorsetAutomotive.com. New or pre-owned, you call the shots. Go ahead and give it a try. Point, click, and take your pick now at DorsetAutomotive.com.
You guys ready? Go ahead. Start a little open and steady. Obviously, a tale of two halves. One half, well, we did a pretty decent job sticking to the game plan and executing some of the things that we worked on. And then the second half, well, we didn't come out of the locker room right with the right mindset and energy and attitude that we needed to. And it showed on both ends of the floor, both offensively and defensively. Disappointing second half, definitely.
Is that, you talk about Northern Iowa being a more veteran team, earlier in the week, is that a factor there, them coming out and really seizing the momentum to start the second half?
Well, I mean, it's some of that has to do with, players who have been there and done that, and they have players who have been in roles where they have to be the go-to player and everything else, and we're still trying to figure out some of all things. But it's more of a competitive thing. That's on us. It's not on them. They didn't do anything special other than come out and compete the second half, and we didn't come out ready to compete at the level we needed to.
The offensive execution in the second half, seemed like it was there in the first half, and just, how do you explain that?
Everything goes back to playing hard. And it started in the first couple minutes where, we're defensively, we're just slow to everything and not playing with enough intensity and not playing, and we've talked about it all year, the right pace. If you're not playing at the right pace, things aren't going to happen for you. And so defensively, we're out of position, giving up looks that we shouldn't, and then it translates right over to the offense. Well, you're going in for a layup, but you're not playing at the right pace with the right intensity that's needed to make a layup. And it just kind of snowballed from there. I mean, you shoot 12% and a half. That's more than just their defense or just shots not falling for you. That's you not taking the right shots and you not taking them at the right pace that they needed.
Yeah, the shot selection, is that, how do you help that improve at this point?
It hadn't been an issue, to be honest with you, all year. I feel like our shot selection, for the most part, had been pretty decent all year. And then we got in that little slump where it went to one or two passes in our offense and somebody trying to go make a play. And to be honest, we don't have those type of plays where they can just go make a play off of one pass or two passes in our offense. And then that stuff snowballs, meaning UNI makes you play defense for 25 seconds. We go down, make two passes in an offense, and shoot the ball within 10 seconds. Well, you do that 5 or 6 times, now all of a sudden you played 4 minutes of defense and you've only played a minute of offense. Some of that stuff plays a factor as well.
Sierra scored 17 in the game out there. Did they do something different to slow her tonight, or?
No, I think she had some looks. She had some layups that didn't fall. And I just again I have to go back to the pace that we played at was not good enough to win against a team like UNI.
Reagan, losing 3 out of your last 4 now, is there a little bit of frustration you sense, especially after this one?
Yeah, there's always going to be frustration. No competitor likes to lose, but I think that we're losing kind of our competitive edge. We've not had it for the full 40 minutes the past few games, and I think that's something that we've got to dig deep and get back as a team. And I think tomorrow we've really got to try to get our minds straight, because Drake's going to be coming in here and they're a great team, another great team, and we still have another opportunity to turn this weekend around and get a win against a solid team.
Joy, did you feel like you guys were pretty prepared to play well tonight? Everybody talked like you had a good week of practice and that sort of thing. How do you, just a matter of continuing to find consistency and throughout the 40 minutes?
Yeah, we prepped well this weekend. We practiced and got after it. Like he said, we just plays that we make there and playing defense for 20 seconds and then running offense for 10 seconds, it can kill you. So.
Northern Iowa's a strong defensive team. The Keidel girl, Reagan, I talked about the battle with her down low. Obviously, she's big and strong, takes up space down there, and
Yeah, personally, I'm gonna have to do a better job if we see them in a tournament. I got to be more physical with her, and before she catches it, and that's something that I'm just gonna have to really focus on. And when we're going against the guys, really making sure that I'm playing stronger and more aggressive as far as defensively, because she hurt us last night. Tonight, she had a great game, and just got to be able to play stronger and really body her up and keep her from catching it.
Coach Ashley, she got into foul trouble early in the third after picking up 2 in the first half. Too, just how important is it to get her going at this point?
It's really important. I mean, if you look at our schedule here in conference and stuff, we've been without a couple players in games, where they missed it due to injury, and then we put ourselves in binds. We have an injury. UNI, I mean, Illinois State, Jen goes out in the fourth quarter with 2 fouls. Ashley carries over and picks up a bad foul. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. And Ashley has to do a better job with her IQ of knowing the game. She knows it, and she has to translate that into play. Because picking up a second foul where you're denying a kid who has only played 7 minutes a game is just not very smart.
Joy, what's it take to kind of try to regain, the team's collective confidence? It seems like is there a little bit of a confidence issue right now?
I don't think it's more of a confidence issue. I think that we just have to compete more in practice and get ready. At this point, it's coming down to we have to get ready for the big tournament, and we just have to keep learning as we go because we're still a young team.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.